Don't pay those fools no mind. I just want to get y'all out of your positive space, get back on track, ladies. Absolutely. So I wanted to come at you guys and just say hello. Happy Thursday. Hope you guys are having a wonderful week. It's Thursday, right? Yeah, it's Thursday. I keep asking myself that because I've been thinking it's Wednesday all day. So thank you. So I just wanted to come and say hello, tell you guys, you know, I'm still here. I'm okay. I've been getting a lot of DMs with a lot of positive quotes and a lot of support, and I just really want to say thank you to everybody who's been in my inbox, just really, you know, checking on me to see if I'm okay, just all kinds of different things. And you guys, I'm good. I'm a little taken back, but I'm fine. You know, it's to be expected. You know, it's just to be expected when you're dealing with people like this. Now, but what I wanted to come on and tell you guys is that, you know, and Bay really didn't want me to say anything about it because he was just like, forget this, like, let it go. And I'm going to respect that. But at the same time, I think people take your kindness or even just your willingness, your unwillingness to let people distract you as weakness and as a ploy to just continue to fuck with you. So I want to let you guys know that we are currently being harassed and text messaged. And I just wanted to stop. So the people who are trying to play like they're innocent, like, you know, like nothing's like, you know, like I'm the bad guy, like I'm doing all these things to people. No, I'm over here trying to live my life. I'm trying to level up and I'm trying to do what I'm supposed to be doing. You know, Rod is getting text messages and about, you know, with threats and stuff like that towards me. I'm getting called out of my name and stuff like that. I just really want it to stop. At this point in time, you know, Rod is like, I'm not going to write back. I'm like, block the number. Let's move on. But I'm keeping all of this as evidence and proof that, look, bitch, this is ridiculous. Okay? Don't text him. I mean, I've already blocked, so there's no way that they can contact me, but this is crazy. And I don't deserve what I'm going through, whether you like me or not, whether whatever happened or not. I don't want to be harassed any further. At this point, you know, I got to stand up for myself. Everybody's talking about, oh, I got to stand up. Okay, well, I'm going to stand up for myself. I will not be censored. I'm going to say what I want to say, but you leave me the fuck alone. At this point, I have to put my foot down and just say, I don't want to be harassed any longer. Do not contact me or my man for any of your reasons. Like, there's no good reason on God's green earth, if I'm such a horrible person, why you should still be trying to contact us in any way, shape, or form. If we're such bad, horrible people over here. And Rod has done nothing. He has done nothing. He has said nothing wrong. He has been nothing but kind and nice throughout this whole situation. And for some reason, they just keep fucking picking at him and me. And I just don't understand what the fuck the problem is. So if I'm this and if I'm that, if I'm such a bad person, leave me the fuck alone. I don't understand why people are threatening. I don't understand why warnings are given. Because if I get on here and I pop my shit, that's on me. I do what I do. And I stand 10 toes on that. I don't appreciate it. Keep your bulldogs, keep whoever the fuck else. Don't be giving out no more of like our personal, like, why do people even have his number in the first place? You see what I'm saying? It's childish, it's trifling, and I would really appreciate if it would stop. And I'm asking respectfully, you know, because I feel like they're just picking and picking and picking so that they can have, I don't know what they're trying to get at this point. Leave me alone, okay? You've had your fun with me. You've had people get on here and talk about, you know, all kinds of like defaming ass things. I sat back and I let that happen. I could have clapped back. They probably wanted me to clap back. I chose not to because it's not becoming of me to stoop down to that level. But there's a few things that I just will not take, and it's continuous, like continuing, just all the, like, what? It needs to stop. It needs to end today. Okay, it's over. It's done. You guys have said what you had to say. You know what I'm saying? You've tried to, like I said, defame my character or whatever. It's not working. It didn't work. So at this point, I just, you know, I have to put a PSA out there because that seems like the only way people get it, because I have yelled, I have screamed, I have cussed people out, I have told them to stop, and it seems like it's not coming through. And so maybe this way they will get it, that it needs to stop, and it needs to stop now. So like I said, I'm saving all my messages that, you know, we're getting in, and it's just like, at this point, there's nothing more that can happen besides lawsuits, police. There's nothing else that can happen. I'm done with it. I'm over it. Nobody's going to bully me. I've been on here for 11 years, more than a lot of these hoes. Longer than a lot of these hoes. I'm not going to be able to let nobody bully me out of saying what I have to say, even when whatever it is it may be. I'm not going to let nobody bully me off of my platform, and I'm damn sure not going to let nobody text and do whatever else to try to scare somebody or whatever the fuck that may be. I don't stand for those types of things. Okay? Now, we went through what we went through. What happened. That's fine. I don't want anybody contacting me. I don't want nobody contacting Rod. It's over with now. It's done. Okay, I said what I had to say. You said what you had to say, and everybody else had to say what they had to say. Just about everybody who had something to say has already had something to say. We had a whole live stream of about 12 hours of everybody speaking their piece. At this point, I'm over it. I'm done, and I can't continue to go through this anymore. And this is just me asking in the most nicest way that I can ask. So I know it's going to get to whoever it needs to get to, but I'm not going to stand for it. It's just childish. It's stupid. It's elementary. Fuck high school. It's elementary. And I just don't have time for it anymore. I want it to stop. It needs to stop. It's going to stop. You can't control what other people do. So if you have a problem with what I'm doing over here, I guess you're just going to have a problem with it. There's nothing nobody can make me do. Rod doesn't control me. I'm a grown-ass woman. So if I do something that offends somebody, I'm sorry. You're just going to have to learn how to put the phone down, turn off the reactors, turn off the comments, and keep it pushing. I've got to keep doing what I do over here. And, yeah, I just had to say that, you guys. And I hate to bring it back there, even though I'm telling you guys, like, it's time to move on. And I'm trying to say this in the most nicest way possible because I'm trying to be professional on this platform. But it's like, I don't have time for this. At this point in time, I just don't have time for this. It's dragging on and on and on and on. And it's like, how long can you beat a dead horse? I'm just over it. You know what I'm saying? And then when I try to get over it, people try to bring me back there, and see, God's not done with me yet. And I keep trying, I keep trying to let it go. And it's just like, and Rod didn't even want to tell me. Like, he got this message, and I'm like, he told me last night when I got in the bed, and I'm like, why didn't you tell me? And he's like, I don't want you to trip because it's not worth tripping over. Like, fuck that shit. And I'm like, okay, but this is ridiculous. This is absolutely disrespectful, ridiculous, childish, and some type of ploy. Change y'all's number, call the police so you can have documentation and get a gun if you don't have one. And if someone shows up, you have the right to defend yourself. Yeah, definitely it's just crazy. So anyway, guys, like I said, I hate to bring it back there, but I don't know why people are continuing to beat a dead horse. Like, leave it alone.